Good evening and welcome to MTV's news update for July 3, 2026. I am Ashley Scotland and here's what's making the headlines tonight. President Ali says Guyana-US based partnership now at its strongest. After US fellowship, Dr. Jack Narayan says evidence-based policies for Guyana's health system. $20,000 senior citizens travel allowance to be distributed from July 8. And in sport, West Indies captain calls for great investment after World Cup exit. Now for the news in detail. President Dr. Irfaan Ali said the relationship between Guyana and the United States is now at its strongest point. Speaking at the U.S. Embassy's celebration of America's 250th independence anniversary, the president said the partnership is being built on trust, shared values, security cooperation, investment, healthcare, democracy, and respect for Guyana's sovereignty. Here's more.
President Dr. Irfaan Ali, while speaking at the U.S. Embassy's celebration of America's 250th independence anniversary, said that Guyana and the United States are enjoying one of the strongest periods in their diplomatic relationship. He said the partnership has been shaped by quiet work behind the scenes, with teams from both countries building confidence, trust, and stronger ties. The president said Guyana has a responsibility to build relationships with countries that will stand with it when needed.
After 60 years of independence and 250 years for the United States of America, today our partnership is at its strongest. Our diplomacy is at its strongest. And make no mistake, our joint commitment to international peace, international order, democracy, and the rule of law is at its strongest.
President Ali said the Guyana-US relationship is not based on convenience, but on conviction and shared values. Those values, he said, include respect for democracy, the rule of law, international law, human rights, and the protection of Guyana's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Ali also described the security relationship between the two countries as an alliance, saying Guyana and the United States are working to protect the region from threats such as terrorism, organized crime, and narco-trafficking.
Our security alliance, I refuse, Ambassador, to call it cooperation. I will go a step further. Our security alliance is not only aligned, the task before us is to make it intertwine seamlessly. And that is what we're working on. Because we have a duty to protect the children of tomorrow, to protect the economy of tomorrow, and to protect this region.
President Ali stressed that Guyana's security cooperation with the United States is not intended for aggression. He said Guyana has no ambitions beyond its borders and is seeking peace, stability, development, and respect for its sovereignty and territorial integrity. The president added that Guyana intends to remain a good neighbor, a reliable partner, and a strong global citizen.
As part of a cabinet outreach in Region 2, Minister of Local Government and Regional Development Priya Manikchand commissioned a multi-purpose building, opened a community library, and handed over a truck to the village. Denny Raphael tells us more.
President Irfaan Ali today led a cabinet outreach to Region 2 along with members of his cabinet. Minister of Local Government and Regional Development Priya Manikchand, who led the outreach in Bethany Village, met with residents and commissioned the Bethany multipurpose building, opened a community library, and handed over a truck to the village. Speaking to a resident, Minister Manikchand said this support is part of the government's continued investment to improve services and infrastructure in hinterland and riverine communities.
It's very lovely to see that you are building on various projects. Something like this, these children will grow up to have space that you never had, so that they can do multi-purpose type things in your multi-purpose building. So today it gives me great pleasure to commission the Bethany multi-purpose building.
She said these critical investments will enhance livelihood in Bethany and transform community life in the village.
God always bless all the activities happening in the building and keep everyone safe. May those who come into this building learn more, accept more, receive more, with a view so that they can give more, not only to Bethany and its various villages along the Supernam Creek, but to our dear country, Guyana.
Bethany Village is located up the Supernam Creek in Region 2 and is home to over 400 residents, mostly whom are Adventists. The cabinet outreach will continue tomorrow across Region 2. Reporting for MTV News Update, I am Dinley Raphael.
We'll be right back after this short break.
Play Instacash for your chance to win instant cash. Yep, win up to $1 million on the spot. With many games to choose from at price points of $200, $300, and $500. Instacash is all about instant wins. Tickets are printed right at the lottery terminal. There's no waiting on draws. All games are easy to play and easy to win. There's absolutely no limit to how many games you can play at once. So play Instacash for your chance to win cash on the spot. Remember, a ticket today could make you rich today.
GCOM will be conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE, if you will be 18 years or older by June 30, 2026 and you're a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GCOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed, and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. You can object to anyone whom you believe does not qualify for inclusion in the OLE. To do so, you must be listed in the same divisional list as the person you are objecting to. You must visit the GCOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to make an objection. The objections aspect of this exercise will end on Friday, July 17, 2026. For more information, contact the GCOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gcom.org.gy.
Come on down to Decor and Gift Gallery, where we have in stock a wide variety of items for you to choose from for your bedroom and living room needs. We have in stock bed sets, tables, curtains, rods, pillows, comforters, sheet sets, towels, bath mats, cushion covers, kitchen curtains, nightstands, lamps, tablecloth, and so much more. We are located at 47 Craig and Sheriff Streets, Campbellville. Our telephone numbers are 227-4086 or 223-3967.
Planning a cleanup? We can help. Sevon's Waste Management skip bins can be provided for home renovation projects, yard cleanups, or construction sites. It's simple. Step 1, just pick up the phone and give us a call. Step 2, we deliver the skip bin size of your choice. Step 3, load the skip with all of your junk. And finally, step 4, we take it all away. It's that simple. Bins are also available in various sizes, so there's no job that's too big or too small. Call Sevon's Waste Management today at 218-1455 or 218-1156.
For centuries, the world searched for the mythical city of El Dorado. Today, Guyana reclaims the narrative. Introducing the first ever Independence Commemorative Medallion, celebrating our 60th Diamond Jubilee. Crafted from 1 trounce of .999 fine gold, 100% Guyanese. Refined and minted right here at home. This is El Dorado Reimagined. From legend to luxury. Own a piece of Guyana's history for $1.3 million. A legacy casted in gold. Visit guyanagold.ggb.gov.gy.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. After successfully completing the prestigious Hubert H. Humphrey Fellowship in Public Health Policy and Management in the United States, Dr. Tariq Jagnarayan has returned to Guyana with a renewed commitment to strengthening the country's healthcare system through evidence-based policies. Details in this report.
Former Program Manager of the National AIDS Program Secretariat, Dr. Tariq Jagnarayan, is the latest beneficiary of the U.S. Hubert Humphrey Fellowship Program. The Humphrey Program is a 10-month fellowship program offered to mid-career professionals who have a proven track record of leadership, a public service commitment, and the capacity to take full advantage of a self-defined program of independent, non-degree study at leading U.S. university. Dr. Jagnarine has returned to Guyana after successfully completing the prestigious Hubert Humphrey Fellowship in Public Health Policy and Management at Emory University in Atlanta, Georgia. Over 10 months, he engaged with leading U.S. public health experts, completed professional affiliation with several U.S. County Board of Health, and participated in academic forum on HIV system strengthening, implementation science, and health governance. Speaking with MTV News Update, Dr. Jagnarine reflected on his experience during the fellowship and how his time in the United States contributed to his academic and professional growth.
I was placed at the Emory University Rollins School of Public Health, and so you basically were engaged in doing academic courses to strengthen your leadership skills, your professional skills. You're then exposed to a work environment of your choice, and so I did some work with the CDC, Task Force of Global Health, and some of the public health offices like Georgia Public Health Office and DCAB.
Dr. Jagnarine said as Guyana's healthcare system continued to evolve, he returned home with enhanced skill and expanded global network and a renewed commitment to advancing evidence-based policies aimed at strengthening and expanding the country's public health system.
So yes, it's a 10-month study period, and it was a huge change. A lot of, I'm not new to academics. I would have studied previously in other institutions, but it took a little bit of adapting to, at my age to return back to studies and in that of a U.S. system to that.
He's encouraging more young Guyanese professionals to apply for the Herbert H. Humphrey Fellowship Program, describing it as a testament to the enduring strength of the U.S.-Guyana partnership, which continues to invest in people who invest in their communities. Applications are currently open for the prestigious 2027 Hubert H. Humphrey Fellowship Program until August 7, 2026. Fellowship opportunities are available in several areas of studies, including communication and journalism, law and governance, natural resources, public health policy, among other areas. For MTV News Update, I am Dinley Raphael.
The recent COVID-19 cases detected in Region 6 did not amount to an outbreak. This is according to Regional Executive Officer Ronald Harsawak, who said the first cases were detected at the Port Moran training facility, but health and education officials moved quickly to contain the situation. Details in this report.
Speaking during the Regional Democratic Council's monthly statutory meeting, Region 6 Regional Executive Officer Ronald Harsawak clarifying that the region recorded COVID-19 cases about a month and a half ago. However, he stressed that the situation was not classified as an outbreak. Harsawak said the first cases were detected at the Port Moran training facility, where 27 students tested positive. He explained that the facility was immediately quarantined and the affected students were kept there for the mandatory period before being sent home.
A half ago, we had cases of COVID in the region. We didn't have an outbreak of COVID in the region. We need to make that clear. We had cases of COVID in the region. And it was detected at the Port Moran training facility. That's where it started from.
The REO said the second reported location was Port Moran Primary School, where contact tracing revealed a link between a child at the school and someone connected to the earlier cases. He noted that once schools began reporting suspected cases, regional educational officers, the regional health officer, and health teams activated a rapid response system. Students showing symptoms were tested, contact tracing was done at their homes, and affected classrooms and facilities were sanitized. In some cases, schools were closed for 2 or 3 days, while specific classes were asked to stay home for short periods.
Past couple of days, going into weeks, we had no positive cases reported of COVID throughout the region. So I want to believe because of our actions, it helped, and because of the cycle and so on, I don't want to say we're in the clear. We're still vigilant, we're still looking out.
Harsawak said a virtual meeting was also held with head teachers across the region after panic and misinformation began spreading among some school officials and parents. He said infectious disease specialists, the regional health officer, and officials from Georgetown participated in that meeting to explain what was happening, present the statistics and outline what schools were expected to do.
Coming up in international news, a dangerous heat wave scorches U.S. as 4th of July holiday kicks off. Stay with us.
The Guyana Lottery Company introduces Multi-X Lucky 3. It's new, it's exciting, it's the Lucky 3 game you love to play, but with more chances to win bigger. Multiply the excitement and increase your winnings by up to 5 times with Multi-X Lucky 3. Lucky 3 with the Multi-X option is available for the afternoon and evening draws. It's your choice. Just ask for the Lucky 3 Multi-X when you play. You don't want to miss your chance to win big with Multi-X Lucky 3. Remember, a ticket today can make you rich today.
Squatting is illegal and poses serious health and safety risks to individuals and the communities. The Ministry of Housing and Water continues to provide affordable housing solutions and urges all to follow the proper channels to acquire land and avoid illegal occupancy. If you or someone you know is squatting, contact the Community Development Department for assistance on 227-4164 or 227-4168 or visit chpa.gov.gy to submit an online inquiry using the Contact Us tab. Let's work together to build safe communities. A message from the Ministry of Housing and Water, Central Housing and Planning Authority.
Here's an important notice. Do you know that it is illegal to import, store, distribute, sell, and purchase antibiotics without a license or prescription, as the case may be? According to the Antibiotic Act of 1952, owners of livestock and other animals are not permitted to purchase and use antibiotics unless prescribed by a veterinarian. It should be noted that the misuse of antibiotics could result in the development of resistance to the very antibiotic, which in turn will pose health risks to the animal and to humans. The GLDA advises that farmers should not administer antibiotics to animals unless prescribed by a veterinarian. Non-compliance with this act will result in fines and imprisonment. A message from the Guyana Livestock Development Authority, Ministry of Agriculture.
Fibertech materials are used in a multitude of ways, from repairing and fabrication of auto body, fishing and household items. We have available various fiberglass mattings, resin, mold releases, brushes and rollers for all of your repair needs. We offer technical advice and free training to ensure you get the job done. For further information, call us at 220-6907 or 220-9192.
Has there been a change in your income, contact information, marital status, or address since applying to the Ministry of Housing and Water Central Housing and Planning Authority? Then you are required to do an update. Avoid the long lines and crowds. Visit our website at chpa.gov.gy. Click on the Application Update tab and make the necessary update. Utilize our online services. A message from the Ministry of Housing and Water, Central Housing and Planning Authority.
You're tuned to MTV's News Update. Minister of Human Services and Social Security, Dr. Vindhya Prasad, said distribution of the government's $20,000 senior citizens travel allowance will commence on July 8, with eligible pensioners across the country set to receive the annual benefit to help offset transportation costs. Dilly Raffle has more.
Minister of Human Services and Social Security, Dr. Vindhya Prasad, has announced that the government's $20,000 senior citizen transportation allowance will begin rollout on Wednesday, July 8, 2026. The allowance, which was introduced in this year's national budget, is intended to help thousands of senior citizens meet their transportation expenses.
We are happy to make this process very easy and seamless for you. We know every day you need to take transportation to go somewhere, whether it's taking a boat ride or a ferry ride across the river, taking a taxi to get your groceries, or maybe heading to the hospital or clinic for your medication, maybe just to visit family or friends.
Minister Prasad said the ministry has designed the process to ensure it is simple and convenient for all pensioners countrywide. Minister Prasad shared the process that must be followed by each pensioner to receive their allowance.
Simply take your 2026 pension book to the nearest Ministry of Human Services and Social Security office anywhere in the country. You can do this and have the officer at that office stamp the first page of the last 2 pages in your book that has on it for official use only. Let that first page be stamped to the value of $20,000 and then simply take it to your post office or any alternate payment venue like MoneyGram, Western Union, or SurePay, and you can encash that voucher to the value of $20,000.
She said pensioners who receive their monthly pension through direct deposit into their bank account will have the transportation allowance deposited directly into their accounts. Those who receive their pension through MMG will also have the grant transfer electronically. Reporting for MTV News Update, I am Dindy Raphael.
We now turn our attention to international news. Millions of people across the U.S. East Coast are sweltering under record temperature as the 4th of July holiday weekend gets underway. This is according to the BBC. The extreme heat will continue on Friday as the hottest spell of the year so far since the mercury soaring to levels not seen in some areas in decades. The heat wave could disrupt a busy weekend as U.S. President Donald Trump hosts a celebration marking America's 250th birthday and multiple World Cup matches take place outdoors. It follows an unprecedented spell of early summer heat across Europe with record highs across the continent. Searing heat and high humidity is not unusual across North America, but the widespread nature of this event affecting 25 million people across central and eastern areas and then the east for the weekend sets it apart as potentially dangerous. The 4th of July holiday is traditionally characterized by lots of outdoor activities, barbecues in yards and on rooftops, community parades and fireworks at night. Stay with us. Coming up next, it's MTV's and Beeson's Windows and Doors Sport Update.
Beeson's Windows and Doors, where your style meets our innovation, offering the best prices for windows, doors, shower enclosures and more. In high-quality aluminum and UPVC frames, reflective, tinted, and a wide range of glass types to choose from. We cater for domestic, commercial, and industrial building projects. When looking for windows, doors, and other glass products, Beeson's is your #1 choice. Visit us at Echoes just off the Heroes Highway or call us on telephone number 622-4197 or 503-9364 to place your order.
2026 can be the year you invest in your future. It does not need to be overwhelming. It starts by choosing what matters most to you and taking that first step.
This year, invest in your time. Skip the line and bank online with the GBTI Go Banking app.
Or invest in yourself. A personal loan can help you start a course, launch a project, or create a new opportunity for success.
You may want something more diversified. Our mutual funds grants you the opportunity to invest from different sectors with professional guidance, all under one roof.
And you can invest in the next generation. Early savers help set children up with healthy financial habits from the start.
It might be the right time to invest in your own home. With Home Start Advantage, we make that step easy.
An auto loan can change your year. Investing in transportation will help you move further in your work, business, and daily life.
With any GBTI card, you can invest in your lifestyle, traveling, shopping, from date nights to your next flight. It's an investment in your wallet.
So whatever investing looks like for you in 2026, GBTI has a path to match your goals, and we're here to guide you through every step of the way.
You enjoy playing Play 4. Now ask for the Multi-X option on Play 4 and multiply your winnings by up to 5 times with drawings Monday to Saturday. Your Multi-X bet amount is equal to your bet type made on Play 4. Bets start at $100 with 9 bet types. Play now at your nearest lottery agent. See Preston Posters for more details. Remember, a ticket today can make you rich today. Must be 18 years and older to play.
Citizens, please be reminded that the Ministry of Housing and Water does not sell land or housing units through any third-party arrangements or accept payments through any mobile money platforms. All our allocations are done at our Brickdam Georgetown main office, any of our regional offices, or at any scheduled Dream Realized event. A message from the Ministry of Housing and Water, Central Housing and Planning Authority.
Everything is connected, our planet, our water sources, including the water we drink. Sometimes harmful bacteria end up in our streams and canals. Although treated, the risks are high. You can prevent this pollution and contamination by maintaining your septic tank and grease traps. Call the experts at Puran Brothers Disposal Incorporated on 264-1239 or 603-5050. Keeping it clean is what we do best.
Bison's Windows and Doors, where your style meet our innovation, offering the best prices for windows, doors, shower enclosures, and more. In high-quality aluminum and UPVC frames, reflective, tinted, and a wide range of glass types to choose from. We cater for domestic, commercial, and industrial building projects. When looking for windows, doors, and other glass products, Bison's is your #1 choice. Visit us at Echoes just off the Heroes Highway or call us on telephone number 622-4197 or 503-9364 to place your order.
Looking for a way to enhance your showers? Bison has you covered. Get durable, high-quality frameless shower doors available in a variety of colors, style, and designs. Purchase any frameless sliding door and get free delivery and installation in Georgetown and surrounding areas. We also offer after-sale services, replacement of parts, free estimates, and professional advice. So why pay more to import when you can get impeccable quality locally? So visit Bison Windows and Doors today on Heroes Highway. Made with pride in Guyana by Guyanese.
The 2026 edition of Guyana's most prestigious horse racing event was officially launched this evening, the 18th running of the Guyana Cup.
Speaking at the launch, Chief Executive Officer of Jumbo Jet Events, Nazruddin Mohammed Jr., highlighted the continued growth of the marquee event. Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport, Charles Ramson Jr., acknowledged the success and development of this event over the years. He noted that the event can grow to even greater heights. He also announced the members who will lead the nation's first horse racing authority. Heading the HRA is Dr. Stephen Shafoon as chairman, with members including Adrian Anamaya, Dr. Nardio Bastillo, Amarnath Kritpal, Zahir Khan, Punai Bridrog, and Councillor Mohammed Naim Kamal. The authority personalizes the sport by implementing licensing requirements for racetracks and jockeys, as well as overseeing official race meets.
West Indies women's captain Hayley Matthews has called for greater investment in women's cricket across the Caribbean following the team's elimination from the ICC Women's T20 World Cup. The Maroon Warriors fell to Australia in the semi-final, ending their stay in the tournament.
Looking beyond the tournament, West Indies women's captain Hayley Matthews believes the Caribbean must strengthen its development system if it hopes to consistently compete with the world's best.
But I do think if we want to stop seeing a dependence on players like myself, it starts from the ground up, from us having programs in place for young girls to learn to play cricket and develop from a young age.
Matthews acknowledged that financial challenges remain a major obstacle to creating those pathways.
You could say it's a money problem. You need a lot of money to do a lot of these things. Yeah, I think a lot of people know within the West Indies we don't always have the funds. If you're struggling for money to do these things, it's going to show up at levels like this.
Despite the challenges and opportunities available in franchise cricket, Matthews said her commitment to West Indies cricket remains unwavering.
I play for West Indies, there's no doubt about that. I always feel like West Indies has given me the opportunity to represent myself, to be a part of franchise cricket. And it might be the most stressful thing and probably one of the harder jobs around. But it's where the passion comes from, and I certainly feel personally that I have a real opportunity to not only represent myself, but to make a difference. Hopefully, if I could just inspire a few young ladies or a few more young ladies to take up the game, we'll see the passion and then hopefully get the change that's required to help them become better from a younger age as well.
Matthews also revealed that none of the team's senior players have indicated plans to retire, saying experienced campaigners remain motivated to help guide the next generation of West Indies women's cricketers.
That wraps up tonight's sport update, which was brought to you with the kind compliments of Beeson's Windows and Doors. Stay with us, more to come right after the break.
Beeson's Windows and Doors, where your style meet our innovation, offering the best prices for windows, doors, shower enclosures, and more. In high-quality aluminum and UPVC frames, reflective, tinted, and a wide range of glass types to choose from. We cater for domestic, commercial, and industrial building projects. When looking for windows, doors, and other glass products, Beeson's is your #1 choice. Visit us at Echoes just off the Heroes Highway or call us on telephone number 622-4197 or 503-9364 to place your order.
Looking for a way to enhance your showers? Beeson has you covered. Get durable, high-quality frameless shower doors available in a variety of colors, style, and designs. Purchase any frameless sliding door and get free delivery and installation in Georgetown and surrounding areas. We also offer after-sale services, replacement of parts, free estimates, and professional advice. So why pay more to import when you can get impeccable quality locally? So visit Beeson Windows and Doors today on Heroes Highway. Made with pride in Guyana by Guyanese.
GCOM will be conducting a claims and objections exercise commencing July 1, 2026 to produce an official list of electors, OLE, if you will be 18 years or older by June 30, 2026, and you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GCOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all the registration divisions across Guyana for you to check whether you are listed, and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. You can make a claim for registration, change, correction to your particulars, or you can object to the inclusion of anyone whom you believe should not be on the list. If you are desirous of making a claim or objection, you must visit the GCOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to do so. Visit the GCOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to conduct any of the above transactions. All GCOM registration offices will open Monday to Friday from 8 to 18 hours, Saturday, Sunday, and holidays from 10 to 14 hours. For more information, contact the GCOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gcom.org.gy.
Looking for a way to enhance your showers? Beeson has you covered. Get durable, high-quality frameless shower doors available in a variety of colors, style, and designs. Purchase any frameless sliding door and get free delivery and installation in Georgetown and surrounding areas. We also offer after-sale services, replacement of parts, free estimates, and professional advice. So why pay more to import when you can get impeccable quality locally? So visit Beeson Windows and Doors today on Heroes Highway. Made with pride in Guyana by Guyanese.
Your aviation career starts here at the Art Williams and Harry Wendt Aeronautical Engineering School. Join us on Friday 10th, July 2026 at 10 a.m. at the Eugene F. Correa International Airport Oval for our open day. Learn about our associate's degree, bachelor's degree, and CDQ Aircraft Foundation training programs. Register today and take the first step towards your future.
Optical Service has made it even better by introducing its budgeted spectacle line, starting as low as $10,000 for single vision lens and $12,000 for bifocal lens, available in tinted or clear, complete spectacles at affordable prices. So hurry down to our main office at 316 Middle Street or Lot 14 Diamond Public Road opposite Demerara Bank. Enjoy over 60 years of eye care experience at affordable prices. Modern Optical Service, your eye care professionals.
That's it for tonight's edition of the newscast. Before we go, here is a quick recap of our top stories. President Ali says Guyana-US partnership now at its strongest. After U.S. fellowship, Dr. Jagna Ryan eyes evidence-based policies for Guyana's health system. $20,000 senior citizens travel allowance to be distributed from July 8. And in sport, West Indies captain calls for great investment after World Cup exit. Thank you for tuning in. You can catch our rebroadcast tomorrow at 6:30. For more news and updates, you can check out our website at mtvgy.com. I'm Ashley Scotland. Have a great night.
If you're now building a home or looking to upgrade your kitchen and bathroom cupboards, come check us out at FiberTech. We have available complete kitchen cupboards with single or double doors in a range of colors, and for the bathroom we have cupboards with or without sink. All are customizable sizes to suit your needs. All our fiberglass products are termite resistant, water and heat proof, and are guaranteed to last a lifetime. Contact us on 220-6907, 220-9192 or WhatsApp 592-651-5973 for more information.
Sign up and win in our new platform, letsbetgy.com. Faster, more bets, and more options. Let's bet. This is the place.
Here's an important notice. Do you know that it is illegal to import, store, distribute, sell, and purchase antibiotics without a license or prescription, as the case may be? According to the Antibiotic Act of 1952, owners of livestock and other animals are not permitted to purchase and use antibiotics unless prescribed by a veterinarian. It should be noted that the misuse of antibiotics could result in the development of resistance to the very antibiotic, which in turn will pose health risks to the animal and to humans. The GLDA advises that farmers should not administer antibiotics to animals unless prescribed by a veterinarian. Non-compliance with this act will result in fines and imprisonment. A message from the Guyana Livestock Development Authority, Ministry of Agriculture.
And particularly in the Midwest and the Northeast, at a moment, at a place where you have a lot of people who don't necessarily have air conditioning in their homes, or air conditioner, even though they do have an air conditioner, it might not be ready for this kind of heat for so many days and so long.
I just want to pick up on your point there about the geography here. Much of your work is focused on communities. Which communities have been the worst affected by this?
Well, certainly communities, there's two ways to look at this. Urban communities are particularly vulnerable because urban environments, the materials that we use, absorb heat during the day and slowly release that heat overnight. Rural communities, however, face their own challenges, and in many parts of the country, heat-related illness rates are higher in rural communities than in urban communities. And that's because it's the heat itself, the exposure is coupled with poor housing, but also a lack of adequate health care, the inability, a lot of rural hospitals and rural doctors' offices are closing, energy grid instability in rural areas and long restoration times when there's a power outage. So everybody is vulnerable to heat, maybe in a slightly different way, but when it comes to something like this, really no one is safe.
You talk about things like the energy grid there. Many people in Europe during hot weather look to America and with a sweeping generalization say, well, they're lucky because they've got air conditioning and we don't. Is it as simple as that? Is the infrastructure in place across much of the United States to deal with this?
Yeah, I would caution people from thinking that that's true. I mean, you're already seeing some of our biggest energy providers putting out warnings, right, about their own ability to meet the demand that's happening. I think it's also important to note that even if someone has air conditioning in their house, the cost of energy is very expensive, and many households ration their energy use so that they can afford things like medication and groceries. And so, sure, if you looked on paper statistically, in some places in the United States, 95% or more people have air conditioning in their home, but that doesn't mean it's efficient. It doesn't mean it adequately cools their home, and it doesn't mean they can afford to run it. And in some of the places where we're having this heat wave right now, the heat dome happening, you see those air conditioning absorption rates being into 80%. So you've got 15%, 20% of the population with no air conditioning.
Okay, Ashley Ward from the Heat Policy